Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. I'm actually really excited for today's episode because this was an update I didn't think was going to come out as quickly. We saw this on the alpha the other day, but there is the new Arachne revamp as well as some changes to the Spider's Den, a new Essence shop, a bunch of new drops from Arachne, some new equipment, a bunch of things to put into the museum, and honestly, I got pretty lucky as soon as this update dropped and dropped like the 11th edition of a sword on the server. It's the 11th one ever made, so that's actually pretty dope. Got that thing in the museum, but I'm pretty excited for today's episode. So if you guys are as well, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe channel if you guys are new around here, and let's jump right into this like Spider's Den mini quality of life revamp thing. Before we get fully underway though, if you do find yourself checking out on the Hypixel store, whether you're getting some gems for some booster cookies or rank or anything in between on the store, don't forget to use code ZACH on checkout. That is ZACH. It helps directly support me. Truly do appreciate it a ton. Everyone who has been using the creator code, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So continue using it if you want to support. Helps the channel. And without further ado, let's get into today's episode. So there's actually quite a bit of stuff added in this quality of life update. In today's video, we're going to be focusing mainly on the Arachne side of it and kind of grinding out a bunch of those. Like seriously, we do a ton of Arachne bosses in today's episode, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But for example, there is a new mayor for the first time in like 2 years, which is actually insane. So we'll be covering content on him when he is elected Finnegan. That's going to be pretty exciting. Some new items and talismans coming with that. There's also some talisman upgrades in today's episode we actually got the first tier of. But yeah, I'm just going to jump into today's video. If you haven't seen the patch notes, join the Discord so you can get a link to that. Highly recommend reading through, seeing what's new, and checking it out for yourself. But without further ado, let's dive right into it. So I just hopped on to start playing for the day, and the new Spider's Den update is actually out. So you guys might be wondering, what even is this? It was on the alpha a little bit the other day. Basically, it is a Arachne revamp. As you can see, Arachne's Burrow is the name of the new area. They changed the name of a lot of the areas as well. But they changed how Arachne kind of works in terms of the health, as well as new drops that you can get. Here's Arachne's Sanctuary, as well as a new NPC up here, Spider Tamer. And basically, there's now a Spider Essence shop similar to what they did in the end. So they kind of gave it like that end makeover in a way. So, oh my, did I just get in Arachne's Calling? Oh my goodness, I did. So yeah, they changed the Keeper Fragments to Arachne's Calling. I have to kill an Arachne basically for my quest here. There's new swords, items. So actually, we're gonna go ahead and try and spawn one of these bad boys. Let me go into. I should have quite a few of these. I don't know if I have to place 4, but we're gonna try and place something. The boss is the boss is already spawning. Okay, cool. So let's just try and damage this thing. But I think this is the higher tier Arachne that they're doing, the second tier. There's 2 tiers to it. Honestly, we haven't covered too much Arachne content on this profile in the past, but I think that's gonna change, especially with the new drops. There's also an upgrade to the vaccine talisman now that can go all the way up to an artifact. And then there's the Spider Essence shop, which actually has some really good stuff for slayers in terms of like get more combat XP, deal more damage, take less damage, those type of things. So it's actually really good. And then there's also a perk that makes it so, oh okay, wait, Arachne's on, or he's on the go. There's also a perk that decreases the amount of mana you need for like teleport abilities, which is actually really interesting. So kind of excited to look into that as well. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Arachnes today. Oh, I got on the rack. I got the new sword. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's a good start. That's a good start. Also, I don't know where the floating pedestal is for these drops right now. I just kind of like jump around and pick them up. I'm not really too sure. I guess I just go around and pick them up. 32 soul string, not too shabby. I got on the rack though. That's like actually must be rare. But let's go up to the Spider Tamer. I should be able to access him now. Thank you so much. We killed an Arachne. So you just need to kill one of them. Doesn't matter which kind. And then you unlock it. Oh my, wait, they added a travel scroll to Arachne's Sanctuary? But that was not on the alpha. Okay, that's actually something I'm going to want to get. 5,000 essence? I only have 531. That's a little sad. I'm not sure what to upgrade first, so I'm not going to upgrade anything right away. But there, as you can see, Spider Training, increase your combat wisdom by 3 while in the Spider's Den. And there's Bane, increases damage dealt to spiders by 3%. Vermin Control, receive 3% less damage from spiders, and reduces the mana cost of some movement abilities by 1%. This is actually really cool for like Hyperion and other things. So that's probably the one we'll be looking into, but I got the new sword. That's actually sick. Okay, right away I went and put this thing in the museum, claimed my extra Skyblock XP, but this has to be one of the first ones like created. Like this update must have just dropped, I'm pretty sure, so that's kind of insane. But yeah, Iraq, I mean, I'm curious what numbers that's going to be. I'm going to have to come and check back because I think it's going to take a little bit to kind of update in terms of when it was created. It says item created. It doesn't say the number though. That's got to be one of the first editions of that sword. That's actually sick, though. So I'm going to go ahead and start trying to drop the armor, I guess. Ooh, okay, we got the helmet. We actually just dropped the helmet. That's actually sick. Arachne's helmet. So I believe there's 8 pieces in total for the set. There's 4 pieces of equipment, and then there's the full armor set as well. And then there's also the Arach sword. I'm Swedes in here. There's actually quite a few Iron Man players in here that I recognize, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, people are just constantly spawning Arachnes right now, so I'm kind of just going to chill here. I spawned one last time. Really quickly, Arachne. Oh, there's some bestiary going up, which you'll love to see. The more bestiary going up. Oh my goodness, everything's going up. There we go. 2 health and 2 skyblock XP for that. Arachne fragment. Also, I think they got rid of like the string constantly spawning everywhere, so people can't move, which is a really good change. Also, I did not know that you got a luxurious pool every time you did one of these. The amount of time I spent camping the brood mothers is actually ridiculous. That must have been a change, because grinding brood mothers was actually one of the most brutal things I've had to do for like an item in this game. So they must have changed that. Surely that's a change. But nice to see some bestiary going all over the place. Can I kill these little guys? Where's he go? I think he's somewhere over here. It is a little bit tough to kind of see where Arachne is with all these players. I guess that's the problem with it being like a little spider. But I mean, we're hitting it, I guess, every time. So that's kind of nice. Luxurious spool there again. Arachne fragment. You also get some spider essence, which is super nice, so that's really good every time you do one of these. But working towards the full set now. We already got a piece, which is super nice, and then we need the equipment. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, I dropped another helmet. Actually, I didn't even notice. Also, we have over 2 stacks of soul string now, but we have 2 Arachne helmets. So honestly, kind of surprised that our first piece that we get, and we get a duplicate of it right away before getting any other unique pieces. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, we're going to keep doing this for a while. I also want, I believe it's something called an Arachne's Fang. And I think you need 8 of them to upgrade the vaccine talisman. So that's something that we're also looking for. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Arachne for a while. I don't know where this thing just went. Somewhere over here, I'm guessing, based on everyone's frantic running. But yeah, trying to track down where the spider is a little bit tricky. I'm going to be honest. Like, what am I looking at here? You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. But hey, we got, oh, chest plates. There we go. Yeah, that's another piece. Some soul string. What else we got? Oh, boots. We get a helmet, boots, leggings. Did I just drop the full set? What? Got the full set from one boss. That is actually insane. Okay, well, I guess the set isn't that rare. We literally got the full armor set from one boss. Ain't no way that's supposed to happen like that. What? Ooh, Dark Queen Soul. Okay, I think that's the first one I've gotten to those. Another pair of boots as well. So yeah, you do get the armor pieces pretty quickly. I'm curious if you can like salvage these for essence. Like, can I salvage these for spider essence? I actually have no idea. I hope you can. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have a bunch of stuff that I do not need. But yeah, that's my first Dark Queen Soul for today, so honestly not too shabby. So some good news, I haven't confirmed it myself, but I have just been told that you can actually go ahead and salvage the pieces. So you can actually salvage the pieces. Apparently it's like 5 spider essence per, which is really good. I'm curious if you can salvage these, because on Iron Man, I already have my 9 placed in for Silky. I have nothing else to do with those, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you can salvage those or do something with them, because power stones are just something that sit around a lot once you get all 9 of them for Iron Man. So it'd be pretty cool if they add something like that in the future, where I can actually like turn it in, or even just NPC sell it for something. So that would be pretty nice. But yeah, here we go. Okay, I dropped another rack. We got leggings, boots over here. We got some essence. Yeah, still none of these fangs, surprisingly, actually. So that's like the main thing I'm kind of looking for, but we haven't seen any just yet. So I'm gonna still keep my eyes peeled, obviously, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and salvage some of this stuff now, because my inventory is actually stuffed. Also, let's go ahead and try and put the brand new armor set. Oh, oh my goodness, you need the equipment pieces too? Okay, that kind of changes some things. We need the equipment pieces as well to be able to put this in here. And we haven't dropped any of the equipment pieces yet, surprisingly, actually. So I don't know where I can salvage these. Maybe at the dungeon hub. Let's go ahead and try and do this really quickly, because I will happily take my spider essence. Let's see. Yep, 5 spider essence. Beautiful. Go ahead and salvage this as well. We have like 2 full sets almost. So we can go ahead and salvage all this stuff. Can I salvage these? No, we're just gonna have to hold on to those. We finally just got a fang. Oh my goodness, we've actually been doing so many of these. I've learned a lot about it. Someone was saying you have to place to get the fang, but I did not place on that one. I placed on quite a few down here. But finally a fang. We need 8 of these bad boys to go ahead and get the upgrade to the vaccine talisman to make the ring. So that is actually super good. We finally got a fang. 7 more to go. I've gotten so many luxurious spools and pieces, and also soul string on Ironman. You can sell to an NPC for 320k a stack, and I've gotten like 5 or 6 stacks so far, so gonna have to go ahead and sell those. Also been getting a ton of bestiary, and from what I've found out, the equipment pieces don't actually drop from the boss, they drop from the keepers. So that's something we're gonna have to try and get as well. But as you can see, we got another leggings, spool, chest plate. We've just been dropping a ton of stuff, and people are spawning these non-stop right now. So honestly, no complaints. Been pretty happy with the loot so far, because I've been getting like a ton of essence, and I still have tons of stuff to salvage. And we're up to 955 essence. So we've like doubled the spider essence we have already, which is super, super good. But gonna keep on doing some bosses. We're looking for these fangs now so we can upgrade our talisman. But yeah, so far so good. Oh my goodness, it just said I claimed the tarantula pet. Okay, I dropped the tarantula pet, allegedly. Yeah, there it is, epic tarantula pet. Did I get any more legendary ones, or did I get more pets so I wasn't paying attention? But I mean, hey, we'll take an epic tarantula pet. George, that thing is coming your way, because I already have a legendary one. But honestly, can't really complain about that. Also, did they change any perks on this? I don't think they changed anything on this, right? There's no changes to the pets. Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll take a free pet. Another fang. There we go. That's our second one so far. We need 6 more for the talisman. We've been killing an actual ton of these things. I don't know if my bestiary's procced recently, but we're definitely chewing through these. We really are. I've been spawning, like, I've been placing 2 on these. Other people have been placing some, but you can leech frags, and I just got that one from placing 2 on it. So I don't know. You can basically leech all the drops, but placing, I mean, if you have them, you may as well, right? Like, when are you going to use them? So honestly, not too bad. There we go. Another bestiary level up. You love to see that. Honestly, been leveling up Arachne and Arachne broods like a ton. So that's actually been really nice. But yeah, we are getting somewhere. My next tier, actually, in 5 milestones, or 5 tiers, I guess you could say, I do get 1 million combat XP, which is actually super, super nice. So pretty excited about that. But now I have to kill another 25 for this bestiary again. The last one was like for 10, so won't be getting one for a little bit now. I guess I just wasn't fully paying attention to what I was dropping, because we've actually been doing a ton of these. But I now have 4 of the 8 Arachne fangs that I need, so that's actually pretty exciting. We're halfway there. We're getting there. It's pretty nice that you can leech them, but I have been doing my best to place a bunch. Like, I had 40-something Arachne's Callings, because they did change the name of them, for those of you who don't know. And now I'm down to like 9 left, so I have been placing some. Don't get me wrong. Some have been placed, but yeah, I've been also leeching a ton, which is super nice. Everyone's just doing them, so coming down here, see, we'll play some more fragments. I'm down to 7 now, so, but we're halfway there on the fang department. Also, I've gotten so many luxurious spools and armor pieces. It's actually insane. Like, all this stuff in here, all these in here, some more tucked away in there. I got a ton right here, and kind of just all over the place throughout my ender chest and my backpacks, wherever I can find space. I've been getting a ton of essence. I had like 500 essence at the start. Now I think I have 12 or 1300, and I still have all those pieces to salvage, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, we've been doing pretty good work here. Gonna keep on going, trying to get these last 4 fragments and fangs, and hopefully we can get them relatively soon, because we've been doing a ton of these things. Another fang, I saw that one this time. That was like 2 bosses after my last clip. I'm Shui, the Ironman player who I'm kind of grinding this with. He's only gotten 2 so far, and we've done like the same amount of bosses, so honestly I think I'm getting pretty lucky. Number 5. There we go. 3 more to go. Oh my goodness, look at this one. We got a epic tarantula pet, don't mind if I do, and another fang from the same one. Oh my goodness, we're up to 6 now. DC number 6. There we go. 2 more to go. Give it to us soon, please. Oh my goodness, number 7. What? DC number 7. These guys are gonna get mad. I need 1 more fang. Oh my goodness, what? That was like back to back. 1 more fang, please. So literally the next one, I wasn't able to record it as I dropped it, but I have all 8 of the fangs. I actually got them. I honestly really lucky, considering the guys I'm doing with, one of them hasn't gotten a single one, and the other one has gotten 3. So I think I've been a little bit on the lucky side. Also, we have so much stuff to go ahead and salvage. We're gonna have a ton of essence, which is super nice, and I'll have to figure out what I want to get with that. But we have our 8 Arachne fangs, so let's go ahead and grab out our vaccine talisman right here, just like so. Let's go ahead and craft this bad boy. Vaccine talisman in the center, 8 Arachne frags around the outside, just like that. That is beautiful. Vaccine ring, boom. There we go. We have the second tier. So now I believe there's something you can get from rain slimes that actually helps you upgrade it to a rare. So I'm not sure what those are yet, but we'll have to try and grind that now. So from all those arachnes I just killed, let's go ahead and take a look at the loot. First, we have all the armor pieces, and I did already salvage like an inventory full at the start, and then I was like, you know what, I'll hold on to it just so we can see. I have a full set here set aside that I'm going to be putting into the museum. All these pieces here, nearly 9 stacks of soul string, and then quite a few luxurious spools. These things are pretty cheap now, but back in the day, these used to be pretty expensive, so still just an actual ton. This kind of just shows how many bosses we just did, because you get 1 boss per that you do damage to, so kind of insane over a double chest full, and almost 2 rows here as well, so pretty happy with all that. And then obviously we did also drop, okay, 3 epic tarantula pets. That's a little insane. Let's go ahead and convert these to some pets that we can go ahead and go to the hub. We're going to drop these off to George really quickly. George, how you doing, my dude? I'm ready to get scammed for some tarantula pets. Honestly, I'm here for it. I really am. So, okay, wow, that is actually just fraudulent. But, I mean, I don't really have a choice. I really just don't. 2,000 coins for all my efforts. Enjoy that, George. That one's on me. And after these 3, I should have all my pieces salvaged that we ended up getting from all those arachnes. There we go. How much spider essence does that actually put me at now? Spider... This one here, 1,569. We started the day at like 500 spider essence, so we actually just completely tripled how much we have, which is kind of insane. Part of me wants to save up the 5,000 spider essence right now for the travel scroll. I think it's actually just a really good one. I mean, the time it takes to go down all the way to the arachnes area, I'm probably not taking an efficient route, but it still does take a while to actually get down here, so it would definitely be helpful. But let me actually take a look at all the things. So there's the travel scroll to the Arachne Sanctuary. Spider training, increase your combat wisdom by 3 while in the spider's den. That one's actually pretty good. Increases damage dealt to spiders, which is really good. This one I'm not too worried about. I genuinely just don't receive much damage from them. And then this one's really interesting too, because it reduces the mana cost of some movement abilities. Part of me wants to upgrade this first. Honestly, I think I will. I don't know what percent this goes up to. Okay, well, just like that, I used up all mine. So that's a little tough. And then maybe we can increase the combat ones. And then maybe we go for Bane here, and then put the rest of Vermin. Okay, yeah, we kind of just spread all of our essence out across everything. I only have 94 essence left, so all this stuff will add up, though, and help out a little bit. So right now, we have combat wisdom increased by 3 while in the spider's den. Increases damage dealt to spiders by 3%. Then we also have received 3% less damage, and then, or are we on 6%? I think we're on 3% right now, right? And then reduces the mana cost of some movement abilities by 6% at the moment. So honestly, can't really complain about that. Yeah, it's 21 mana for my Aspect of the Void right now. I don't know. I probably should have looked at what it was before, but we should also get like a little bit more damage, some more combat XP, overall just overall buffs, and I'm going to keep on upgrading things in the shop as we get them. But honestly, not too shabby. Mr. Spider Tamer, we will meet again, especially because I want your travel scroll, but rest in peace, 1,500 mana, 1,500 like essence. That actually went really fast. I didn't think I could spend that much that quickly. I didn't realize how far some of those shops go up. Maybe I should have looked into that more, but honestly, I can't really complain with the things I got, so pretty happy about that. And we already got another piece, and we'll definitely get some essence from this one, so slowly but surely we'll get it back up. So we do still have some of the new content on the Spider's Den to do, like grinding during the thunderstorms, which is a new like rain event that happens on all the Spider's Dens at the same time, which is pretty cool, which basically turns the rainy slimes, or I'm not even sure what they're properly called, into like toxic versions of that, and they drop poison samples, and we need some of those to actually upgrade our vaccine ring, the artifact. So that'll be in a future video, because honestly it looks a bit like a grind. Just looking at the vaccine ring, I mean the artifact, this thing right now is selling for 28 mil. We're getting 28 mil worth of those poison samples. I can't imagine being anywhere close to quick, so we'll have to do that in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Iron Man Profile. If you did enjoy, make sure to let me know by leaving a comment down below and subscribing. Leave a like while you're down there as well. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Don't forget to check out all my socials in the description down below. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.